What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel where I talk about random stuff. When I was like 10 years old, I used to play a lot of video games and hang out with my friends. That's pretty much all I did. I would go hang out with my friends, and if I wasn't hanging out with my friends that day, I'd be playing video games in my basement. I didn't really have any sense of direction when I was younger. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I grew up. I didn't really know anything when I was younger. I would literally just kind of be there. I would wake up, go to school, come home, hang out with friends. Wake up, go to school the next day, come home, play video games, hang out with my family. I didn't really do anything. I didn't really have my mind focused on anything. For people who are like under 18 years old, it's fine if you just go with the flow. But something I never realized when I was a kid, and if I had realized it, I feel like my life would be a lot better. But if you fail, whether you're doing like, if you're playing a game and you fail at something, or you fail in life, or you let somebody down, or you do something wrong, in general, if you fail, it's honestly a good thing. Now, there's obviously situations where it's not good to fail. Like, let's say your mom's hanging off of a cliff and you fail lifting her up and then she falls. Like, that is not a good situation to fail in. But almost every other situation in life, it is so good to fail, especially the younger you are. 5 years ago, I think, I started my first YouTube channel and I started posting YouTube videos. And at first, the videos weren't getting a lot of views, so I changed it up. Those videos were a fail, I'm not gonna lie. My first couple of videos were just random Fortnite gameplays. They weren't getting a lot of views. So I failed by posting those. I didn't get any views. So then I changed it up and then I started getting a bunch of views. The reason I started getting a bunch of views is because I failed, so I changed it up. Failing is so important because you learn something. Whenever you don't do something right, or you fail and you see that you failed, it tells you that you have to do it a different way. It tells you that that is not the right way. It tells you you're not doing the right thing. Also, for some reason recently, I've been really into learning and just knowing more. Like when I was younger, I didn't really like learning, especially going to school. Like when I went to school, I didn't really care unless we were talking about like history, because I really like history. I like hearing about like what commander killed like 1,000 people in 1921. But if it wasn't history, I was not paying attention. They were talking about algebra and all this stuff. I was like, what? But nowadays, now that I'm out of school, I really care about learning. I like to learn something new every single day. One big thing I didn't realize back then was that you learn more when you fail than when you succeed. So if I uploaded my first YouTube video and it got millions of views, I wouldn't have known why it got millions of views because I didn't fail. I just succeeded right away. But if I uploaded 100 videos and they all failed, and then my 101st video succeeded, then I would know why, because I failed 100 times before it. It's so important to fail in life, whether it's your mom saying you let her down, or any type of failure in life is so important because you learn so much. You find out what doesn't work so you can change your future plans to be better, right on the path. You learn more about yourself whenever you fail, and it teaches you something else. Whenever you fail, it teaches you not to be soft. It teaches you not to have a bad mindset. If you fail and fail and fail and fail, and you still keep a good mindset, and you're still happy and you're still positive, just imagine how good your life's gonna be when you're not failing. There's a lot of people that I know in this world that are technically failing in their own terms. They're failing and they're failing, and they look at it as a bad thing. Yeah, sometimes failing is a bad thing, but most of the time, it's a good thing if you look at it that way. As a kid though, I never really had anybody to tell me that. I never really thought failing was a good thing. I always thought, you want to succeed, you want to succeed, you want to be right, you want to be right. But sometimes being wrong and sometimes failing is so good for you. It teaches you what's actually right. And if you guys haven't had anybody tell you that in your life, and nobody's told you that it's okay to fail and that you should always be winning, then I'm glad I'm the one to tell you that. A lot of people raise their kids, just yesing them all the time, saying, yes, that's fine, or it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And that's why they're raising soft kids. You have to know that it's okay to fail, and everybody fails. And once you get to a certain age, you're gonna start failing a lot, but you have to know how to rebound from it. For the 100 or 1,000 people who see this, not even a lot of people, I hope this changes your perspective on life and makes you realize that if you do fail, it's okay. I've failed so much, and here I am today, pretty successful. A lot of people are scared to fail, and that's why they end up working at McDonald's their whole life, or end up working at this job that they hate their whole life because they're scared to change their scenery and then end up failing. If you want to live a great life, don't be afraid to fail, especially when you're young. It's way easier to fail at something when you're 18 than fail at something when you're 50, because you let your kids down and you let your grandkids down. At 18 years old, or any age younger than that, everybody fails. So just go out and embrace it, man. You're gonna learn so much. If you wanna watch another video just like this one, click that video right there. I don't know what it is, but click on it. Peace out.